Top of the morning, Dreyfus. We hope you had a great 3-day weekend. I'm back. I'm Justino Garcia, and with me today for the first time ever making his DSOA Today debut, I have Ephraim Jacob. Welcome to the show, Ephraim.
And the rest of the morning back to you, Justino. I am so excited to be here debuting today, the DSOA news. But before we get into that, Justino, did you hear it's National Love Your Pet Day?
You're right, because it's Tuesday, February 20th, 2024.
Indeed.
Do you have any pets that you love, Ephraim?
Well, Justino, thank you for asking. Actually, I have a 27-gallon community fish tank, and in there I got a bristlenose Plasoctomus, a clown Plasoctomus, a dwarf blue powder gourami.
Okay, let's roll that intro.
D. S.
O.
A.
Arts Club members, Arts Camp applications are now open. If you want to apply to be a counselor, head counselor, or teacher for this year's camp, sign up using the QR code below. The deadline is Friday, March 1st. If you can get up to 100 community service hours for participating, space is limited, so make sure to fill out the form as soon as possible.
All Dreyfus students wear blue on Thursday, February 22nd in support of student press freedoms, as this day is National Student Press Freedom Day. The New Voices Club, the Muse News Magazine, and the Marquee Yearbook have joined together to celebrate the accomplishments and rights of our student journalists. Wear blue to celebrate and head to the cafeteria at lunch for music and much more.
You are all invited to the Visual Arts and Digital Media Department's Spring Art Exhibition in Buildings 9 and 2 this Wednesday, February 21st from 5 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. Every single student in both departments has one work on display, and you could see the Class of 2024 4x4 art show in Building 2 for the final time before it comes down. We hope to see you there.
All seniors, the deadline to apply for the Sophie Scholarship is this Sunday, February 25th. You do not want to miss this opportunity to apply.
Come on out and join your fellow Dreyfus Jaguars this Thursday on February 22nd at Astro Skating Center. This is our first Dreyfus Skate Night and will go from 6 to 8 p.m. Admission is $10 and skate rental is free if you don't have your own. Come on out and let's roll.
The theater majors are putting on their spring play. You won't want to miss this exciting adaptation of William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Set on the vibrant island of Illyria in the 1930s. Enjoy a complicated love triangle, slapstick comedy, love, loss, and reunions all amongst the party atmosphere of the 1930s Art Deco vibe. This is one party you won't want to miss, featuring a unique adaptation of the script by Miss Wetzel and music composed by musical theater senior Tyler Schmeling.
Now, to a feature on the AP Spanish Lit class done by Lauren Kelly and Anunika Nadkar.
In a world where academic success is celebrated, one class stands out amongst the rest: AP Spanish Literature.
Eres soberbia.
In the bustling halls of Dreyfus, students are diving into a world like never before. With a combination of history, English, and Spanish, the students get to study and understand important literary treasures in the class. Students go beyond the classroom to immerse themselves in the rich culture of Spanish-speaking communities.
I was really nervous about the workload or not being able to understand the works. But Ms. Ratchford, first of all, does a great job of breaking it down, and she'll explain parts of it in English, and she has all of her analyzed notes on Google Classroom with highlighting and side notes. And when we read Don Quixote, which is a huge, huge work, we obviously didn't read the whole thing, but then it was still a lot to learn, so we watched the ballet at the Kravis Center, and that helped me kind of understand it more because I got to see a visual representation of it.
While having fun outside of school, in class, these eager learners get to participate in many fun activities that Ms. Ratchford creates and includes, such as memory games, putting together trials, and more, which keeps the class interactive and attentive, connecting with not only the culture, but also each other.
I love teaching this class because we all become really close because it's always usually a small class, so I love to hear how the students analyze all of the readings that we're doing because they always have a different interpretation. I give them the skills to know how to analyze a piece of literature, but they all bring their own backgrounds and knowledge. So it's always really interesting to know the different interpretations that each student has on each of the readings.
Ms. Ratchford not only has an 100% passing rate for this class, but also fosters a lasting passion for the subject among her students. Sophia Dawson, a 2019 graduate of Dreyfus and a now international student living in Spain, attests to the impact this class has had on her journey.
And I think it's fun to me to have a good cultural understanding of the place that I live. And here it's pretty similar, and it's really cool to know where the style of architecture comes from, to know where the language comes from, and I think this is one of the best classes I could have ever taken.
So if you're looking for a class that challenges you, inspires you, and connects you with others, look no further than AP Spanish Literature. The journey awaits.
Wow. Spanish.
I love Spanish.
Justino, do you speak Spanish?
See. Well, that's all we have for you today, Dreyfus. My name is Justino Garcia.
And I'm Ephraim Jacob. We'll see you at class changes and lunches.